Hello, hello. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Music and Culture. Before watching, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell for the upcoming videos. Also like and share the videos. Thank you. Hello. Welcome to Music and Culture. My name is Georgette Adjie. I'm here today to share with you my culture, which is also your culture. Wherever you are, wherever end of the world you come from, please do share your culture with everybody. It is important for us to share and then to be able to keep it tomorrow for the next generation to come. My name is Georgette Adjie. I'm from Cameroon, originally from the East Province. If you want to know exactly, in Yokaduma, I grew up in Kenzu. For me, culture is a very, very important thing to share with you. I want to tell you a little bit about my story, why I'm here to share my culture with you, and who I am because of my culture. I am who I am today because of my culture. It's a precious thing. It's our identity that no matter where you go, you must present yourself with your culture, because I'm going to tell you why. My father and my mother are born and raised in Cameroon. My grandparents was born and raised in Cameroon. They were colonized by French people, which means they speak French and also spoke different dialect in Cameroon. When I was born, I started learning speaking our dialect until we went to school and started learning French. And then in 1994, I moved to the United States. I was 15, going on 16. Getting here, I did not know any English. I didn't speak any English at all, leave alone the food, the cultural aspects of it, or even like the story that I grew up hearing. The way people used to live was different. And not only that, I was also colonized to speak English, which I'm communicating with you today because I had to learn English. But did that give me the right to forget where I come from or to forget my language, my culture? No. But I think I need to give a big thank to my parents and my grandparents who taught me my culture and show me how important it is. My grandfather from my dad's side was a hunter and gatherer. Back then life was hard. It's not like here where or now we go in the market and buy food and buy everything. No, you go hunt and then you bring food in the evening for your family. And then the rest is done to bring dinner on the table. But the reason why I want to share my story today with you is because I want you, all of you, or all of us, wherever you are, to share your culture, to remember where you come from, and to keep it as a legacy. Is the most treasured thing really to have. I am not speaking English. I'm now here in the United States. But do I speak English like the native? No, I still have an accent. They still ask me, where you from? Every time I open my mouth. If you know I could dress like anybody here, but I still have a different identity when I open my mouth. And that's my culture. Because no matter how much I want to hide it, it's in me, in my voice. It identifies me that I'm not exactly from here. I need to remember where I'm from. And that's the problem, because most of us who are here, like most African or most of people who have come from everywhere to find a better life or had come here for education, like some of my brothers and sisters from Cameroon or Africa, we forget that we need to keep our culture to later on pass it on to our kids, because they need to know where we come from and why we speak different and act different in many different things. We need to keep that to hand it to our grandchildren, because that's what our ancestors did. That's what our identity, that's what our passport is, really. If you talk about getting to show who you are, is your culture. And that is important to keep it going and to share with everybody. I now speak English. I also speak at least 7 different languages, which with French, it become 8. If it wasn't for my parents and my grandparents who showed me the importance of my culture and told me that this is who I am, I wouldn't have been able to speak those language and to be able to know how important the culture is. Now, there are some culture that we think, oh, let's not do this, let's not do that. I agree. But there are some that we need to keep it going. The language, the food, the way we dress, many things that we need to share our kids because today, the world of gathering is disappearing. The world of socializing is disappearing. When I grew up, I didn't have any toy, or we didn't have any toys to spend the time. When I say toy, like antenna or Xbox, telephone, that even in the house, everybody is spending time and the little thing without communicating with each other. When I grow up, in the evening, we go and find our friends and play with. I see my grandparents and my parents sitting together and share like story from their generation to the new generation. I get to learn that too. I was able to tell what my grandfather did every time he went hunting and what my mom did every time he comes back. And that today, I can only wish my kids can see that part of life because it was good. It wasn't just like money, uh, what do I get for me? It was community. It was everybody must fed for everybody. Today we're losing that, which is really sad. We need to do something to save it. The world's going, we're fighting with technology. Everybody in Africa also want to live like here in America, and they're forgetting their culture too to teach their own children. How do we think tomorrow's going to be like if we let them go to that road? If we ourselves are lost in that road, how is it going to be tomorrow? Please, I'm asking you. And that's why I'm here, at least to give my voice so you can hear and share your culture with each person that you know, especially your kids and your family, to keep the legacy going. I get so happy when I talk about culture, very happy. Today we're going to talk about the way the dressing, like wearing clothes. We call it today clothes, but before they didn't have clothes. They had a different way of dressing up. Like the Baka. The Western world is known as pygmy, but the Baka people, which is me, I'm a Baka Bantu because I'm half Bantu and half Baka. And I have a privilege to be called Baka instead of pygmy. The way we used to dress in the old days, when I say we, our ancestor, they used to take leaves and cover the front and the back. The rest, there was no clothes. And then with time, they discover a special kind of tree that they can cut and take the skin of it and beat it, make it soft to be able to wear as a clothes. And that special kind of tree was only like not the tree, but it was also medicinal for their body. So when they beat that skin of the tree and then wear it, whether it rain on them or they sweat, the skin of that tree is very, very bitter. Very bitter. If you put it next to your mouth, you will not even like swallow, or even you'll be like scratching your tongue for a while. But that skin was also important. It was like healing a lot of sickness that they would have, like malaria, or if you get bit by a mosquito or anything, it will not be any big deal because that skin, the bitterness is going in your pores. It gets in your pore in your skin and it protects you against a lot of stuff. And that's what they call it clothes. And a Baka language, they call it yete. In a Bantu language, they call it boom. I'm going to show you what it looked like, what they used to wear, like a clothes. And it was also helping them to heal a lot of disease that they would have got because of that bitterness. It's going into the skin, it's cleansing their blood and everything. So it was hard for them to get sick or even get malaria. Today, we're getting all kinds of diseases because we're not following our tradition. There's some of the tradition that we need to follow. And I wish we can always keep it, even though we cannot wear it today because the deforestation has cut all the trees. At least keep it in memory and share with our kids what it used to be like and how people used to heal. If you cannot wear it, maybe you can find a way to help you cleanse your skin or protect you from the mosquito. This is called obum. The Baka people call it yete. See how it is. Can you believe that this is the skin from the tree that has been beaten and turned into like a cloth? You may think it's a cloth, but it's not. It's from a tree. And this thing is here the way you see it, is made right now like a skirt. So I can actually wear it and walk on the street with. Would you think it's come from a tree? No. It also has decor. If I turn around, you see, it's decorative. You can wear and be fashionable. You don't have to go like naked, but it's something to protect you, and it's also healing you. It's helping you be healthy in many different ways. So again, as I'm coming here, my call, my cry is for you to keep your culture. Get everything that was important in your culture that your ancestors left for you and share with us and share with the whole world. Share with your kids. Don't forget, culture is your identity, it's your way to show who you are. Thank you for watching. And if you do like what I'm sharing with you, what I do, don't forget to subscribe and click the button to be able to get the next video when it comes. And I'll be here always to produce you whatever I know from my culture. And hopefully tomorrow you'll share your culture with me. Thank you for watching.